Hi everyone, happy February. I hope you're doing well. Just one quick announcement. I wanted to get ahead of the videos here for February. I made a little change to the menu on my homepage. So if you're looking for a private reading, I know that I'm a little bit backed up due to, this is a heavy time of year for my coaching classes and the coaching seminars, okay? So what I'm going to try to do to, accommodate all of you for your readings is continue to schedule, ask for times if you don't need it that day. If you're looking for a reading on that particular day, what I've decided to do is from 7 to midnight, Monday through Friday, okay? I'm going to open up that time. So pay for a reading. It's going to be an on-demand reading. I will call you back. As soon as I get it shoots right to my email, and I will call you back. We can do our reading either Skype or phone. Okay, just make sure to save time that you provide me with either your Skype number or your phone number and the time zone that you're in. Okay, so as soon as you pay for your reading, include that on the last page of the website. That's where you leave all your detail for that. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that this helps you in some way. At some point going forward, I'm going to try to free up one whole day and night to just do on-demand readings. We're going to see how this goes. It's usually very successful, so I hope that this helps in some way. Okay, thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely February. Hi, Virgo. Happy February. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see here. All right. I feel the need to be more grounded. So, that means something to someone. Okay, I keep hearing hindrance also. Okay. Okay. I think that you're either trying to do something and you're hitting roadblocks, or something's blocking your path, something is hung up. There's temporary roadblocks that are here for a reason. I think you're supposed to get more grounded. Get grounded and think about another way to get your goal to come to fruition. Okay? If you're going up against something right now and you're hitting resistance, it's telling you to get grounded and look at it and go at it at a different angle here. There's a reason that this roadblock is in place here. That sometimes, guys, can mean a timing thing, a temporary delay. More than likely, it's a temporary delay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So there's a need here to just ground yourself, come at whatever goal it is from a different perspective. Because this way is being blocked for a reason. But it's also only temporary. Maybe there's something you're supposed to gain and try to do something in a way that wouldn't be the norm for you, outside of your structure. You're supposed to learn something in this too. There's a reason that what you're doing is not coming together. Oop. Okay, we've got the Queen of Coins just shot out. So it could be a monetary issue. This is someone who knows her value. She knows the things that are important to her. She knows the lifestyle that she wants. Very grounded, hard worker. This is someone who will go the distance, wouldn't give up. She's got staying power. If she wants something, she's going to, if she has to critique it A to Z, she's going to do it because she knows the things that she wants in her life, okay? All right, we're going to use her as our focal because she really shot out, like really shot out. So maybe what's holding you up or you're hitting a roadblock is something tangible, like financial or energy or timing or something tangible. And your message was to get grounded. So she is an earth element, but she's also lay the groundwork. You're supposed to lay the groundwork. Let me lay the rest of the cards out. Okay, this should be interesting. That's a great card to have, by the way. Show up here. That's a really great card. She's a very nurturing person, too. So maybe maybe you're just supposed to be more nurturing to yourself and enjoy this process or something. Let's see. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, fire energy. So you've got two queens in here now. They can just be different areas, two cusp signs. They could be one person, but just in different areas. They don't even need to be people. They can be just, archetypes of things. So one is fire, one is earth. Okay, but they're both queens. Okay. Now we have the King of Swords. There's a lot of people already in here. So whatever this is not new. This is something. And we have the marriage card, the lover's card, I should say. I'm sorry. That card just came up. What reading did I just do? Taurus. If you've got Taurus anywhere in your chart, check that out too. They had a message, too, of something unforeseen. How you're looking at something. Oh, watch their video. I don't remember what but I know there was a real push to doors opening that they don't see yet. Something like that. Watch Taurus if you've got that anywhere. Five of Cups in a position that you don't see, your blind spot, okay? Five of Cups is that blessing in disguise card. It's something not turning out the way that you want it to, but it's a blessing in disguise because something better, a better way is coming, okay? That's in your blind spot. You don't see it yet. That's your hindrance. Nine of Swords. Okay. That can be many different things, so before I make any kind of comment on it, let's see what the outcome, potential outcome. Patience. Seven of Coins is patience. Again, there's divine timing going on here. There's divine guidance behind the scenes here. whatever it is that you're trying to do and it's hitting resistance, there's something working behind the scenes for you here. So be grateful for that, okay? Give thanks for that. Okay. We've got the Eight of Swords as our overall energy. Okay. All right, now give me one moment, please. There are 3 queens in here. 3. They could be the grounding too, or they could be family members, parts of yourself. Things are coming up in these readings today that are just the 3 queens though worries me. Hang on one second. Trying to find my number sheet. I just don't have a good feeling around that. If these aren't, I just think there's something, there's too many people. These are, to have this many queens fall out, and your message was to be grounded. These could be all facets of yourself too that you're supposed to harness to pull together here. You've got earth, you've got fire, and you've got air. Okay? And they sit right next to needing to make a choice. This card too, follow your instincts on this. Okay? Whatever choice it is that you're supposed to make. If these are people in your business, follow your instincts. If you're being told to do something in a certain way, that could be your hindrance. You're not supposed to do it that way. Follow your instincts is the advice of this card. Okay. Your blind spot, you've got the 5 of Cups. Okay? 5s always come with a warning to look at things again from a different perspective, in a different way. Again, this is that card of a blessing in disguise. Something didn't work out how you anticipated it, but the blessing in disguise is that it works out in a better way. You've just got to be patient. Now you've got the 9 of Swords, okay? The 9 of Swords is us being our own worst enemy. It's that monkey on the wheel that just won't get off. And it's the stark realization that, you know, even when we think that things are stalled or going in a backwards direction, everything is always moving forward. So everything that you've had to go through, everything that we've experienced in life, up until this point, it all plays a role. Okay, so the stark realization here is that you may be your own worst enemy right now. You know, when we're trying to do something and we keep hitting resistance, at some point it gets very, you know, we we can be depressed, we can give up on it, we can, really get down on ourselves. So that's what this card could be too. But in the net, the overall real meaning is to get out of your head, and realize that sometimes in life we hit resistance, but there's always something working behind the scenes in our favor. The universe is always rigged in our favor. Even when we don't see why, just trust that it is. Okay, and that's what these cards mean. The blessing and the outcome is just realize that everything is always forward movement. There really is no backward movement or delays. It's all in divine timing, okay? So, that's your unforeseen blessing, which is probably keeping you up at night. Just realize there are things working behind the scenes here. Okay, let me pull some clarifiers here. You've got the 8 and 9 of Swords here. Okay, so we have all the elements here, which is good, because your message was that you need to be grounded or balanced, or whatever your message was. And you know what? The Lover's card here is, it's also the merging of yourself, the masculine and the feminine. So this could be you just having to really ground yourself between these elements, between just different elements. If you're too much in your head, get out and incorporate some other stuff, right? If you're too much, if you're that fire comes at you, it means you're being too aggressive, you're going too fast, you need to slow down, And she shot out. This is grounding. She does things because she's grounded. She has a plan. She knows how to do things. Okay? I think that that's what this is. I think that it's a choice that you're trying to make or something that you're trying to do, but you're coming at it in a not balanced way. And the universe is holding up whatever it is that you're trying to do until you figure this out. Okay? And that in your blind spot is the blessing in disguise. Find peace in the 7 of Coins being in your outbound, okay? Because that is a card that normally comes into a reading when someone is trying to make a life change. And something is just not aligned for sustainability yet. It's a card of moving ahead, yes, but it's a card of you'll do it when the universe frees up a path for you. There's something working behind the scenes here, okay? And these are a lot of influences here, if they're not people, okay? You've got 3 queens. That's what I was looking for to see what that actually was. I've never had them fall right in the same row. If you are trying to do something trying to get something, obtain something, where it's out of your control, you're waiting for an answer on something, legal, court, three queens, they could be, they don't need to be women either. They're authority figures. They could be, higher ups. Kings and queens are people that usually hold something over us, like that we're trying to do. There are banks. There are, bosses, IRS. They're things like that. They're their legal system. So if you're waiting on something, just realize that there's a reason for this. eights, you know, too, you're coming with the Eight of Swords. Eights are about rebirth, regeneration. Maybe, this may be a time of growth for you so that you've got sustainability with whatever it is that's holding you up. You may not just have everything you need at this point. In life too, when we meet resistance, it's a sign that we're off course. We need to course correct. That's a definite sign of that. But the good news is here that things are doing that. That's exactly what's going on here. Okay. I'm clarifying this. The Lover's card here, okay? You've got the Knight of Wands, very fast, sharp talker. Sometimes, this knight is too fast. He's too, up here. He's up here, but he's not giving much thought. He's not grounded at all. This is the one that runs into the burning building, right? It's just not, it's that F5 tornado that just, it goes too fast. And the other clarifier is the Ten of Swords, okay, with the Ace. So you've got, again, endings and beginnings. It's divine timing here. You've got it. You've got endings and beginnings. And you've got that. You cannot speed this along, okay? That should give you comfort. It's something may not be closed out yet. It might not be ready to take form, okay? Let's see what's in your blind spot, the Five of Cups here. Okay. The Queen of Swords, the Six of Coins, which is balance, and you've got the Page of Swords here. So now we have all the queens on the table here. But the one that's coming through twice is this one. It's an air sign. Okay, there's balance here. This is what this is. If this is a relationship, it's out of balance because you've got this queen here. She's also clarifying herself. Okay, so that's a strong force here. You've got the Six of Coins, which is balance, give and take, right? But it's not just monetary. It's time. It's anything tangible, right? And you've got the Page of Swords, which is a younger energy than the Queen of Swords. It's an imbalance here. He may just be a metaphor. They may just be metaphors for the imbalance here, but they're clarifying her. Okay, so I'm going to have to say, when it comes up as its own clarifier, the card, it is what it is. Okay, this is, it's just an imbalance in where two people are, where two energies are. I apologize, guys. I'm parched. Okay. Let's see what the Nine of Swords is, okay? I think what's going on here is whatever this is has long-term sustainability, but you're just not there yet. Okay? There's a lot going on up here in this reading. It's definitely not balanced. The good news is that I think that the reason that those three Queens came out in the beginning is to show you the diversity and how you need to balance this. I really do. Because the energy coming in is 8. That's rebirth. That's restructuring, rebalance. You're trying to, you know, get your footing back. Okay. Again, I'm clarifying this in your blessing spot, the 9 of Swords. Okay? You've got the Sun card. You've got the 3 of Swords. Breaking old patterns. You've got the 6 of Swords. Again, it's not a balanced card. 6 of Swords is travel. Okay, it's moving on to calmer waters. It's a bridge from where you are to where you're going. Okay, and you've got the Sun card. The Sun card is a lovely card, guys, but what people really don't talk about is to reap the benefits of that. If you want to go a little bit further, since this is a balance kind of reading, I'm going to throw it out on the table. To get this Sun card to come together to be a joyous occasion, you've got to merge the 2 tens. Tens fight against each other if they don't balance. It's between wanting to be, you know, a solo act and actually not coming at life with just you as the individual, all right? If you're trying to merge into some kind of relationship or situation where, it's more than more than one person, you've got to be able to not be, and I'm just throwing this as an example, I'm not in any way saying this to you, but if you're someone who, this card here, the marriage card, the Lover's card, I don't know why I keep doing that. This may be a relationship where there is a marriage involved. I've said that a couple times by mistake, and there are no mistakes. So this card to come together, this is the card after in the steps here, where you actually, this is the first card in the major arcana, the first spiritual lesson, where you're actually not taking just yourself into account anymore. You have someone else to account for. You realize that in life, you need to learn how to play together, how to not only think about yourself and your own needs. I guarantee you this is a relationship read, and it's just out of balance. It could very possibly have staying power here, but the stark realization in the blessing spot, because the 9 of Swords is a stark realization that you've got to come to terms with something, okay? And this card here is balance. This card here is breaking old patterns, okay? Not getting stuck under them. This is the don't cry over spilt milk card here, okay? And this is the 6 of Swords, the bridge from where you are to where you're going, okay? And it's held up in divine timing here, okay? Whatever it is that is not budging, what you're supposed to take away from this, I don't see the Tower card in here. I don't see the Death card in here. I'm going to say this. Heed the warning before those cards show up, because by that time, you're not going to have much say in this equation. This reading is about you pulling yourself back. If you're selfish, and again, I'm just putting this out there, and I say selfish because sometimes we don't realize that we are, right? Until we do. And that's what this card is. There's just too much falling in alignment here for this to not be a reading where you need to realize that if you want a balanced relationship in your life, you've got to take more than yourself into the equation. I really believe that's the grounding that you're supposed to get in all of this. I really do. Because this, if you look at it, is trying to find balance. It's the merging of two parts of yourself, right? Of realizing that it's not just about you. You've got to take someone else. 2 3s, right? It's just saying that you're not the lone wolf in this world. If you want to merge with other people, you need to be able to be on the receiving end and on the giving end, okay? So be patient. Be patient, okay? Okay. I hope that I helped you in some way. I know that whatever I've said here is not a shock because it's right where you are. I feel it, okay? So I'll do mid-months. We'll see how it goes, okay? But just realize that this is you're hitting a roadblock for a growth spurt, okay? We're going to leave it at that. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that I helped you in some way. If you want a personal reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do that for you, okay? Thank you so much.